welcome officially to the awards ceremony. I know, right? What did one hat say to the other hat? You stay here. I'm going to go on ahead. Where did they come up with this stuff? Do you want to come up and help me do the first one? Come on, you've been on film already. How about this one? He's pretty eager.
No.
He did a good job.
Yes.
I love it. The rare time.
So our first award this evening is for the honor of Best Production Design. And we're very thankful for our production designers because they help us to tell our stories visually. This year, our official nominees are Mary Hronisek and Mark Battle for Here Lies Joe, Nina Kotians for Morris, and Mary Hronisek for Snowflake. Are you sure you don't want to come up? Here, I'll bring it to you. How about that? I'll break the barrier. Ready? You get to tell us who it is.
Snowflake.
Snowflake! Let me make sure I give you the right one. Yes.
So I'm not Mary Hronisek. I'm Kristen Lucas, the producer, but I will accept this on her behalf. Thank you.
It turns out I looked up a lot of jokes for tonight, but it was kind of weird. They were all about screwing in light bulbs. Like this one. This is my favorite of all of them. How many eager PAs does it take to screw in a It's already done. Right? How many of you have been a PA on a set? You're usually just starting out, right? And you want somebody to notice you, right? Like, I'll do it. Okay. So I read an article recently, actually, that editors tend to be introverts. So how many of you in this room are editors? And are you an introvert? Yes. How many are extroverted? Wait, you can't be both. Let's see. In the category of Best Editing, our nominations for tonight are Mark Sheehan and Brian Tracy for Almost Home, Joshua Leonard and Sam Kruger for The Cyborg, and Dan Rosario for Snowflake. How many of you were here the first year when we had the stickers and they were not coming on? The Cyborg! By the River. You don't see them anywhere else because we make them up and they're different every single year. And the reason we do that is because one of the larger goals that we have at Stories by the River is to help give audiences meaningful stories that help to instigate conversation. Sometimes conversations that wouldn't otherwise happen, or sometimes conversations that we just need to have. And so it's been an encouraging experience to be able to gather here year after year and to continue to see all the meaningful films that are coming out of New England and to cheer each other on and be excited and support each other. And so tonight's first SBTR award is Best Meaningful Experiment. And this one, it actually says it right on the, I'll read the tiny print because I'm not that old yet. For excellence in telling the story in unexpected ways, we have, I better look at it again. No, I know what it is. Innocence.
He's actually at Sundance, so
Oh,
not showing it.
I'm surprised he's not here. I have another joke for you. Why don't DPs smoke?
Why?
Because it takes them 6 hours to light it. That's a mean joke, isn't it? Because the thing is one of the most rewarding experiences on a set is actually watching the DP set up a shot. Like, you give them almost nothing to work with and they make it really, really beautiful. So our nominees for Best Cinematography tonight are Matt Kravitsky for Innocence, Joel San Juan for Morris, and Joseph Lavalley for Snowflake. The winner is Snowflake. You're welcome. Don't smoke. Screenplays turn out to be one of the most vital parts of telling a good story, because many of you here have been willing to dive into this attempt to make sense of life through story. We have this kind of idea now that all these films are going to go out into the world and they're going to start conversations. And so we thank you for being willing to write those stories, to put them down. And our nominees tonight are Jeremy Labrie for The Cyborg, Paul Maloney, Innocence, Rufus Chaffee and Angel Hanny Gullett for Snowflake. And the winner is Snowflake. So this is the Fleeting Beauty Award. So when we're young, and if life has been kind to us, we don't have a lot of reason to think about the end of life. But then we age, and as that happens, we become increasingly aware of, maybe I don't have so many of these experiences left, right? And so as we'd expect, some of that aging is beautiful, like when we have wisdom we get to pass on, or appreciation for things that have happened in life. Sometimes aging is kind of funny, like when your dentures fall out while you're laughing. And that was a true story. I saw that once. It's not just one of those memes. I saw that one too, though. So tonight we want to recognize the work of one film that so well captured both the humorous and the challenging aspects of aging. And that is, can you guess? Scenes from a Visit. Is there anyone here tonight for Scenes from a Visit? All right, I will hold on to it for them. This next one, the Best Ensemble Performance. We're very indebted to our actors because sometimes they're doing crazy antics that lead them to jump on their heads. And sometimes they spend an entire day crying just so we can get the story on the screen. So they give themselves over to these characters, and we're very thankful for that. In the category of Best Ensemble, our nominees are Enku Gabai and William Dukoff, The Cyborg, Dean Temple, Andy Moreau, Timothy J. Cox, and Mary Karanasek, Here Lies Joe, Ava Fractus and Michael Carr, Snowflake. And if I've butchered any names, I am so sorry. Tonight's winner, Here Lies Joe. Do we have anybody here to receive an award for Here Lies Joe? That's really interesting. A lot of people voted for Here Lies Joe. Hey, what do you call a singing computer?
What?
Adele. Music really helps our films do what they need to do. There's those moments where I'm staring at a tree and I'm terrified and I don't know why. And in a similar vein, there's those moments where I've been in a movie theater and the door opens and I'm certain somebody's going to be there and I'm the only one that screams in the theater. So thank you, music, because that's why these things happen to me. So our nominees in this category: Sharon Lee, Anybody in There; Paul Maloney, Innocence; Keith Clef Napier and Mark Robert Robillard, Snowflake. The winner is Snowflake. So this next award, many moons ago now, because this is our 5th time with this, we decided we would take out awards in the ceremony like makeup and wardrobe, because a lot of times we contacted people and said, hey, who should we credit for this? And they would say, I guess the actor, because it was just what they had in their closet. So special effects was another one of those where we didn't always have a chance to use it, but tonight we felt like it was a really great opportunity to congratulate a film whose special effects really stood out to us, Cyborg. Watch him come up and be like, it was in my closet. By the way, do you guys know why they don't give Elsa a balloon? She would let it go! Nice job.
We have one here that says who's Elsa.
So, our directors have great power. And as we all know, with great power, yes. Tonight it's an honor to celebrate all of our directors who have said yes to this vision of what could be in this business of committing to the persistence of telling story. And so tonight's nominees for Best Director: Joshua Leonard, The Cyborg; Mark Battle, Here Lies Joe; Matt Kravitsky and Paul Maloney, Innocence. And the winner is The Cyborg. Our Best Picture award goes to the film which receives the highest marks from our panel of judges. Tonight's nominees: Mark Battle, Gerald Kane, and Pamela Conway for Here Lies Joe; Matt Kravitsky and Paul Maloney, Innocence; and Kristen Lucas, Snowflake. And the winner is Snowflake. This next award, the SBTR Award, is one that we give out every year. The film that receives it always receives it because, in our opinion, it has excelled at the art of storytelling in such a way that can lead us to action and conversation. This year's SBTR Award for Excellence in Storytelling nominees are Mark Sheehan and Brian Tracy, Almost Home; Mark Battle, Gerald Kane, and Pamela Conway, Here Lies Joe; Neil Ira Needleman, Scenes from a Visit; and the winner tonight is Almost Home. Thank you very much. And that leaves us at our grand finale award, the audience favorite. So you all got a chance to vote for the one that stood out the most to you. And the votes have been counted. And the results of that vote are now here in my hand, but first I read it on a piece of paper. This is a cash prize, so don't lose the cash. It's in the envelope. The audience favorite award goes to Snowflake. This concludes the award ceremony for the evening, so you are welcome to hang out with one another a little bit more, go to the Barnes & Noble bookstore, since it's here now, and help yourself to some refreshments. And also, if for any reason you know people that weren't able to be here that would be happy to participate in the fundraiser, Barnes & Noble has extended there's like a voucher, is that correct? That they can give people so that you could shop even tomorrow. So they're extending the sale into tomorrow. Stand up, enjoy each other's company, and thank you so much for being here.